When I'm stressed, I kind of just sit down, relax, I breathe, I close my eyes, and for 5 minutes I just sit there and meditate, because when you really just take a minute to kind of capture yourself in the present moment, you really feel calm.
I take a day to date myself. I sleep in, and I sometimes like to walk myself, around the park, and I do things that I would want to do. I just focus on myself for a day or maybe even a couple of hours.
I like to make sure I take my shoes off. I like to walk out into the sunshine. I like to ground myself in the earth and just take a few moments to remember that this is a season and that things will pass quickly, and pretty soon the next season will flow in.
I give myself some alone time, and then I'll wait it out, and then I'll talk with my parents.
Sitting outside and eating chips under trees. Put this calm music on, and you lay down, and I put my starlights on and I go to bed.
I have learned the power of breath a few years ago, so I'll stop and take a breath and be mindful of why I'm feeling a certain way. Try to unlayer what's really the issue. If I'm stressed about something, what's really happening, what is really going on. I don't really hang around too many people that, if I don't have to, that makes me stressful. If I'm stressed, I let the person know that I don't like what's happening, and I tend to get myself out of that situation. That's the best thing for me.
I spend a lot of time with my family. I travel, love to travel. That makes me learn about different cultures, meet different people. I'm a very social person. I love to talk to people. Being around friends is also another way I cope with emotions. And also just maybe a little meditation, a little peace and time by myself.
I kind of try to relax myself and my body, and just trying to and I try to think of other things like sports or video games or something, just to get whatever I'm stressing about off my mind, so I can relax and calm down about it.
Peace begins with me, and think well to be well.
The focus on your breath, the pushing out of alien thoughts, and deep relaxation.
If I'm ever in a pinch and I need something really quick to elevate my mood, I like to have positive affirmations and repeat it in my head. Sometimes I go to a mirror and recite them.
I'm a fan of yoga, so I do that a lot, and that helps a lot by just calming yourself and just getting into that mindset of just being comfortable.
I usually go to the beach or in the ocean, or I go into my garden.
Take some time for myself mentally and meditate of what it is my stressors are and how I can be more mindful towards that.
Taking a minute to step back and look at things on a bigger scale, this is a small moment, this will pass. Just take a deep breath for a second and realize that even if you might be stressed now, you won't be stressed in a week.
Relaxing, being at home, alone, reading. I like to read books. I like to sit on the back porch and just watch the airplanes fly by and just enjoy the noise, but the quiet as well. I think sports is a great stress reliever for a lot of kids to help them cope with the stresses in their life, and also help them gain confidence, because confidence on the sports field hopefully will in turn lead to confidence in the classroom.
I definitely meditate a lot, and it helps because it clears your mind, and then you're not constantly focused on what's going on in the world, because it'll drive you crazy. And I also have a therapist, so she's the one I tell everything, so it definitely helps.
I do like Wufshanti does. I take a time and meditate. Just take a couple minutes, take some deep breaths, and just think about the day, think about that situation, how, if something happens to me, how am I going to react? So I'm not angry about it, but I'm able to withstand whatever happens and just not let somebody else's actions affect how I'm going to respond.